The National Gun Buyback Scheme is about to start on November 2nd. Now, as you all know, New South Wales and the ACT are the only two states and territories that are going to be involved in this program. All other states and territories think it's a waste of time, they've got more common sense, and they realise that this will not stop crime, it will not stop terrorism. So the message at the moment is do not panic, do not rush into anything. You have 12 months to comply to the new laws, provided that they go in, remembering that there's an election early next year. If things change, we're going to have to comply. If they don't change, nothing might happen. But the way things stand at the moment, if things don't change and you happen to have a firearm that has been recategorised and your current licence does not allow for that, you either need to apply for the correct licence, and if that's not possible, you will need to get rid of that firearm. Also, if you've reached the firearm cap, you may have 4 or you might have 10 depending on what your licence is, and you may need to get rid of some. But just remember, there's more than one way to comply. You are still able to sell your firearms, and there are plenty of new licence holders out there looking for a firearm that you might have. People are already complaining about the miserable compensation that government is offering for your firearms. Now, we can talk about that, but that's another whole new reel, because in the vast majority of cases it is well under market value. And as such, now is the time to send a message. I, for one, would rather give a firearm away than hand it in, because by handing it in, I'm putting my hand up and saying I agree with the gun buyback, and that's not a message that I want to send. I know there's a lot of firearms owners out there at the moment who are thinking this is a great opportunity to get rid of that rusty old shitter in the corner. You barely use it, it looks like crap, doesn't work very well, it's not accurate. Now I can hand it in and get some cash for it. But to me, that just sends the message that you agree with the buyback, and not only that, you agree with the compensation that's being offered. So before you do anything, talk to your friends, talk to your family. There might be somebody out there who's freshly got a licence and is looking for some firearms, and you might have them. This could be a great way to keep a family heirloom in the family and not have to hand it in and have it destroyed. So you need to comply, but there's ways you can do it. So why not do us all a favour and repost this reel at least once, or send it to at least one person, and let's all think about the message that we want to send. Thanks for listening.